Welcome. Welcome to Boston New Technologies FinTech and Blockchain Showcase, BNT 99. Who wants to see some awesome startups tonight? For sure. Well, thank you. I would like to kick things off by asking Foley Hoag to welcome you all here.
Hi everybody, my name is Erica Rice. I'm a partner here in the business department at Foley Hoag. Thanks for coming. We always enjoy having you guys use our space, so thanks for making the trip down to the seaport. For those of you who don't know, I just thought I'd give you a little bit of background about Foley. I work in our business department primarily with early stage companies, but we are a full service law firm and we represent companies at all stages of their life cycle, from the very beginning to when it's just two guys in a garage, all the way to exit or potentially IPO and beyond. We provide licensing, IP, labor and employment, anything that a startup would need, and we like to grow with companies throughout their life cycle. So if you have any questions or follow-up, feel free to reach out to me or any of my colleagues at any time. We love working with you guys. And I know sometimes we do a little bit of content. I wasn't totally expecting to be here, so I don't have anything super prepared. But what I will say is my advice to early stage companies is generally get some good, solid legal advice at an early stage. You don't necessarily need to hire a lawyer right away, but it's good to understand at what stage you need to. And for tonight's topic, FinTech and blockchain in particular, this is a really exciting, interesting, emerging, developing technology, but because of that, there's a lot of really complicated legal issues that arise, and so I would highly, highly recommend consulting with somebody who has some knowledge in the space. So welcome to everybody again, and enjoy, and looking forward to hearing from some interesting, exciting new companies.
Thank you so much, Erica. So I'm Chris Rakenna, the lead organizer for Boston New Technology, and I'm here with Tom Maloney, my co-organizer. Please talk to either of us if you have any questions, and we'll help you out. We appreciate your feedback as well. This is all the information you need in the program handout right here. So it has the startups and their Twitter handles, and if you can post using our hashtag BNT99, they will greatly appreciate getting some buzz and sharing about what they do and offer. And certainly photos or any positive comments are always welcome. And we have actually a special prize giveaway tonight that I'll tell you guys about in a second. But what we ask you to do is mention Boston New Tech, follow Boston New Tech, of course. We'll retweet you guys. And all of the supporters and sponsors are listed on the program on the front, and then all the startups and some other information on the back for your review and use tonight. We do have guest Wi-Fi with password. A few password cards are kind of hanging around if you need to get on and share. We have this right here. If somebody needs it, we'll store it and hand it over to you to connect. With that, I'd like to just say we have a new partner I'm going to introduce in a second, but we have these awesome shirts for Boston New Technology, and you can get them for $15, or if people want to just sign up as a VIP member, we'll give you your choice of a shirt or hat. And we have hats as well, right here. So check them out. And so with that, I'd like to just start with thanking some of our partners. And first we'll have, that's Ink Stores. So thanks for the awesome shirts and hats.
First, I want to thank Foley and Hogg for bringing us out here. Chris, thank you. Inked has been around for 3 years in Mansfield. Itself is run by Jay Sapovitz before I came along, so it is a locally owned startup in itself. And we really just want to get involved in helping other businesses, small businesses, get going and get ramped up. So as you can tell, we have shirts, t-shirts, but we also do anything from any other type of promotional products, from giveaways, trade shows, to even something small with no minimum. So if it's something on the side, we can help you out. I'm not going to waste too much of your time up here. I'm going to let the other presenters come up, and I just want to say once again, thank you so much. You can either reach out to me, John, or Jay up here, and I'm looking forward to speaking to some more of you after. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. And so we're going to give away 6 shirts or hats to tweeters tonight. So we'll just randomly draw. So every tweet is essentially an entry. So please do share, and hopefully you'll win one of those. And I'd like to thank Chuck Goldstone next.
Chris said, "Would you like to wear a hat?" And I thought, how nice. Finally a perk. And then I realized it was because of complaints of glare. So, at any rate, so what if you had a really great idea, which I assume a lot of you have? How many people are startups here? I love that. You know, how many are oxygen-breathing mammals? Can I see a show of hands? So what if you had a great idea and you just couldn't convince anyone? And that is the sad state of affairs in a world that is so competitive. I see so many companies with really phenomenal technologies, and they just can't get their message across because we tell our stories from the inside out. So my job, the reason I left the consulting world with large companies, is because I loved working with companies like this. Great ideas. What I want you to be able to do is I want you to be able to reach out and find your right stakeholders, find investors, find the market, and be able to create a story that says that creates in them the need to say, tell me more, as opposed to being lost. What I will say to startups is there are a lot of you who will not succeed. And I hope if you don't succeed, it is because your idea sucks. Not because you had a really great idea and you simply couldn't convince anyone. That would be the tragedy. So let me just end by saying what I do a lot of mentoring, I do a lot of consulting, but the inexpensive way to do it is I run a workshop every month on core story and strategy. There's one tomorrow. Don't know if it's too late to register, but I do have some things over there. But we also have one in April. And I will tell you, it's transformative. I love doing this. Keep up what you're doing, get new great technologies, but learn to tell your story because it's the only way you're going to survive. So thank you.
And next, I'd like to thank your profile video.
Hey everyone, my name is Tom Dodge, and I've been helping companies, primarily startups, tell their story for the past 5 years. How many out there actively use video to help grow your cause? Okay, it's a decent amount. So we primarily help startups write, film, and edit their marketing or crowdfunding videos. We've helped companies raise over $3 million through video campaigns. So if you're ever out there needing help telling your story, we can do that. We also love to help with event videography, so we promote, archive, and recap events. We also produce original content, primarily around civic issues. So we just launched our newest video podcast called Creating the World We Want, creatingtheworldwewant.org. If you guys want to check it out, it's on iTunes and Spotify, basically an hour-long discussion on how we can enhance our civic systems. But we're out there to try and use video to engage your target audience, primarily in a short window across multimedia platforms. Like all the platforms, you got to get out there, different target audiences at different platforms. We'd love to help advise you, produce awesome, engaging content, and just have fun along the way. So again, my name is Tom Dodge, and hope you enjoy the presentations.
And also Tom Maloney.
Good evening, all. Two things I always tell people, because I'm known as a connector and a networker in Boston. Two things. Number one, you need to have your story, which Chuck just spoke about. But number two, you need to know how to network. People, and I noticed people here tonight, when they were networking and connecting with people, your goal is to have a cup of coffee. You can't have a full conversation here. You want to get to the point of getting their business card and then set up, and I did that a few times tonight. But I also noticed people out there tonight becoming comfortable because they know the person. They developed a relationship. That's not your goal. Your goal is to network and connect. So as soon as you've got that comfort with each other, set up a coffee date. okay? Starbucks, wherever it is, okay? But I literally know every Starbucks within 128. Set up a coffee date and get together with that person where you can have one-on-one relationships, not to make tonight the comfortable place you're at. My name's Tom Maloney. You saw my brochures at the front desk about the 21-day new habit generator that I'm starting at the end of March, about helping people who are working from home to develop new success habits, not to change old habits, but to develop new ones. So, Tom Maloney, climbing the success ladder. Thank you.
And Tom's event is posted on our website. April 1st is their next event, and it's mentioned on the agenda as well. Just want to thank a few other partners quickly. The Yard is our home, our headquarters for Boston New Technology. It's a great co-working space with all size different offices right in the John Hancock Tower. So come check it out. We actually have an offer for 1 free week for any members. You can just click that link and sign up. And then our website was launched recently by TRB Designs and maintained by them, and we're continuing to work on improving that and offering a lot more content. So look for a lot more in the coming weeks. And DigitalOcean is a supporter. We have actually $100 to test their cloud services. So check that out if you want to just try a new service, as opposed to Amazon or Azure. Try something new. And I'm the partnerships manager at K-Fan Development. We have a strong team for app and software development. So if you need any advice at all, just hit me up and I'll help you. And just a few more logistics. Sorry that actually the Boston Headshot couldn't come to provide the headshots tonight. So we're going to give you guys a huge discount on the next event if you want to come for our April 23rd PNT 100. So just look for that in your email, and hopefully you can get a headshot next time. They will definitely be there for that event. Before we move into the presentations, just logistics are each founder will give a presentation in about 5 minutes for an overview and demo of their product, and then they'll look to you to ask your questions and answer those for another 5 minutes or so to make it interactive. So please ask some great ones, and presenters repeat those questions so we can record them properly. All of these videos will be on our YouTube channel and website very soon. And if you do want to partner or support an event, feel free to contact me. My email address is in the agenda, and we'll help you out and see what we can do. The restrooms, in case you need them, they're right out here to this side, just on your left. You'll see a little sign there. And with that, give me just one moment to get ready for the first presenter.